Good afternoon.
Who's going first? Jamie?
Hi, Eric. I've read what you've said to the TV broadcasters, saying a lack of belief. What have you said to the players? Have you given them a good telling off about that?
I also told the players lack of belief, and I've seen some highlights. It was obviously that we are defending, not front foot. We let them play. We were in possession, not brave enough. Make technical skills mistakes, decision mistakes, and then you get hammered.
Do you think they have the personality to accept that criticism and move forward?
I think they have to, and they show against, for instance, Liverpool and Arsenal, that when they perform as a team and when they bring the belief on the pitch, starting individual, and we will show them, and then you cannot deny.
How do you explain that lack of belief? Because surely as professional footballers, that's one quality you should already have.
Well, I think often it's the other way around. Then, so for instance, the last 5 games, we bring that attitude on the pitch. We have a strongly belief and convincement, and we bring opponents in problems. Now today it was the other way around, but it's I think it's normal in our process that the pattern has to go up, and I think I see clearly it goes up, but you will have setbacks during the process, and we have to learn from it, but point it clearly out. We can walk away from it, but if we do it, we will not get the solution, so we won't do it. We will be clear, and then we have to move on. We will carry on to the next game.
You had a month without domestic football. Is it too easy to point to that as an excuse for today?
The what?
You had a month without a Premier League game. Is it too easy to point to that as an excuse?
There are never excuses in top football. We have to bring results, and it's obviously it's a fact. But you cannot bring it as excuse when you don't get the right performance, especially you don't get the right result.
Eric, you said that the players were undisciplined at following the rules. What rules were they specifically that they didn't follow?
It's starting once again with belief on the pitch that you can get a result, that you can beat your opponents. So in and out of position, and then the consequence of it that we don't follow rules and we don't follow principles, and then you don't act as a team, and then it go the way it went.
And I appreciate Anthony Martial came on, did well, scored twice, but is Cristiano Ronaldo going to be a third choice striker for you going forward now?
I wouldn't bring him in because we are 4-0 down, out of respect for Cristiano, for his big career. And the other thing, there was then the advantage. I could bring Anthony Martial. He needs the minutes, but I don't want to point it out like that.
Hi, Eric. It looked like Christian Eriksen got the responsibility to mark Erling Haaland. Was that the plan? And in general, what was the plan to stop him?
Christian Eriksen marking Haaland? I don't understand.
On the corner, when he scored on the corner.
If you see, it was Rafa Varane was out. Maybe you saw it. I saw it. And then we missed one, and an important one, because injury.
So that wasn't the plan then?
No, of course not.
Eric, I know you spoke about belief, but was there anything technically wrong with the setup, given the space that Manchester City had in the first half to attack?
Yeah, but when you don't bring belief on the pitch, then you can stop talking about everything else.
In terms of Erling Haaland, was there a specific plan for him?
Yes, as a team to defend, and I tried to explain that you have to be front foot and you have to be good in possession. And when you don't do that well, that 2 elements of football, the opponent is dictating, is dominant, and enter in the box. Yeah, and then strikers like Erling Haaland, they have a threat, clear.
Eric, with Varane's injury, he didn't go down the bench. He didn't go down the tunnel for treatment straight away. He was on the bench. Do you feel if the game was in the balance, if it was 0-0, would he have carried on maybe, or was that or how serious was the injury?
I don't think so that he would have carried on, but I must say I would even have get him off, because when you're 4-0 down, you don't want to take a risk to get a bigger injury. So we have to, but I think it's that big, that injury, that he couldn't carry on.
James.
Hi, Eric. After the last heavy defeat, you made the team run 12 kilometres. What will be the punishment for this one?
But the punishment has a reason. They outrun us, and that was we didn't work hard enough. Today is also mental, but it's a different mental issue. It's like belief. It's not always about punishment. It's of course we have to criticize. We have to criticize each other. So I didn't get the message right to the players, quite clear, to get into belief on the pitch, and from there on we didn't came in our game. So our way of play, and that's disappointed. But it's good it happens against City, but then you get quite clear what the problems are when you don't bring it.
Can I just ask for your reaction to what happened overnight in Indonesia? Tragedy in Indonesia?
Yeah, I have seen. Yeah, it's a really disaster, clear, and we're really sad about it. And our thoughts are with all the persons, all the families, and the people from Indonesia.
Last question at the back row.
Hi, Eric. Can I just ask about Casemiro? I think when you sign a player like Casemiro from Real Madrid for £60 million, a lot of fans would expect in the big games at City, at the Etihad, that he would be, want to start because of his experience and composure. Was there a particular reason that you thought that he shouldn't start today and Scott McTominay should?
On the day we signed him, we started to win, and it's about the team. And the team is doing really well. It's not against Casemiro. It's for, in this case, Scott McTominay, because he performed great and in the team. So then we get into a run. But I'm sure he will be important for us, and also in the short term. He will fight himself in the team, but I think it has to come in a natural way.
Okay, thank you very much.